everyone, welcome to Kempner Canucks. My name is RevTrev, and I am so glad that you are here because tonight we're going to be talking, and we're doing a real quick video on Casey DeSmith, and actually, really, the conversation is about the backup goaltending situation. Now, we're going to dive in because we know that Demko is amazing, and he is our number one goaltender, but I think the backup goaltender situation is kind of been tabled, and it needs to be kind of in, walking into the playoffs, going into the offseason and into next season. What are the Canucks going to do? And so a lot of it's going to determine on what happens in the near future. But I'm so pumped to get in here. I want to hear from you. But first of all, I want to just remind you all that I love making passionate, realistic, and honest Canucks content. I've got a number of announcements to make at the end, near the end or middle of this video, so please stick around. But if you haven't hit that like and subscribe, if you're not following me on Facebook, on X, on Instagram, and on YouTube, please do that right now. Kempner Canucks, follow me, and I'd love to connect with you. Okay, so because some of these announcements are going to be on there as well right after I do this video for you guys and you girls. So we want to dive into the big question tonight, right? We want to dive into the big question. And the big question is this. Who will be our backup in 2024, 2025? Will it be DeSmith? Will it be Silovs? Will it be Topolio? I always mess his name up. Actually, he's really good. He's really good. Topolio. Yeah, I don't know. Can't remember how to say it. I got to work on this because if he's going to be our backup, we're going to suck. I'm going to suck at this. Or someone else. And this is the big question. Post in the comments, whether you're in the live stream right now, whether you're watching this video later, who do you think that will be the backup goalie? And, and the reason why might come down to price. We have so many UFAs so many UFAs, so many options. I wonder if we can afford to have Casey DeSmith. Now, granted, he's not making a boatload of money, and he comes on a team-friendly deal like he is. Maybe he's a realistic option, but this is the big question. So let's dive into it a little bit more. I want to talk about the most Captain Obvious question or comment tonight is going to be, Demko is the difference maker. We just need to just stop and recognize it. Not only is he the best goaltender on our team, he's one of the best goaltenders in the league. And last year I was all into team tank for Bedard, okay? The moment Demko came back, that dream died because he just doesn't lose. Well, he loses, but he's just such a good player. He makes even bad teams, and he gets our team to beat. When we were a bad team, he was winning games for us. He did enough for us to win, because if you think about the margin of victory, like last year we had a horrific year. We still had 30-something, 34 wins, maybe 38 wins. I can't remember off the top of my head right now. But we have 50 this year. Like, part of that was Demko was hurt, right? And part of the reason we slumped coming into this last month, coming into the playoffs, is because Demko was hurt with a knee injury. Now, he's playing. I mean, we really need to lose tomorrow night against the Jets, but I think Demko's playing, so we might win that, and we might win the West, everyone. Like, that's how good he is, and there's no arguing how good he is. Now, the big question about Demko is health. And unfortunately, last number of years, he's had injury problems. And so last year, this year, we're hoping he stays healthy in the playoffs. We'll talk about that later. But I do want to talk about Casey DeSmith for a second, because the answer to the backup question for this season, I thought, was DeSmith. And he has played way better than I anticipated. I mean, he is a fantastic player for us this year. He has saved our bacon on many occasions. He's played good enough for us to win games, to keep us rolling, to keep us in first place in the NHL for a long time as well. But, I mean, I'm not comparing DeSmith versus Demko. What I'm saying is, for a backup, DeSmith has actually played pretty good overall for the whole year. Now, when he went on this, look at these stats, everyone. The last 4 starts before the Oiler game, he was 0-4, and he had a 4.36 GAA with a .847 save percentage. I thought, listen, that line alone, when that happened, I thought it's over for him in Vancouver. I thought, I'm sitting there, I'm like, he is DONE done in Vancouver. He's never going to play a game again, even if Demko got hurt, even if we need someone in the playoffs. I don't think he's going to play again. That was so bad of a stretch. I'm like, we saw the last game we'll ever see Casey play as a Vancouver Canuck. You'll never see him in this uniform again. As a starting goaltender, as a backup, like, doesn't matter. I didn't even think of the playoffs he was going to be in. That's how bad this line was. And Silovs actually came and played well. I mean, he was, 3-0 at one point. I mean, this kid, it could be our bright future. He could be maybe the Topolio and Silovs could be our tandem for the future. Maybe when Demko's done, that's what we have. These kids are good. These kids are real good. Like, Silovs is good. He won MVP in the international tournament, and they won 3rd place. Nobody wins MVP if you're not in the 1st place or the 2nd place team. That's how good he played in the international tournament. They came 3rd place. I believe they beat the United States of America, a juggernaut or hockey organization now. And he stole the show. He literally stole the show. And now he's played a couple years for us in Vancouver as a backup, as a 3rd stringer, really. And he has been amazing. Now, he hasn't been Demko amazing, but with his lack of experience, everyone, Silovs has been better than we could imagine. 3-0 at that stage? Are you kidding me? And then you go and get DeSmith, who goes 0-4, 3.6, this save percentage. I literally thought he was done. And then he comes back. And then Demko's not ready for the Saturday Edmonton game. And I'm like, what in the world is happening, everyone? What in the world is happening? I thought he was going to be back for Edmonton. And Rick Tocchet goes, DeSmith is in net. What? No, you're kidding. Like, this is a big game. Rick, this is a big game. Rick, the last 4 starts, this is his line. You can't. You got to put Silovs in. No, he believes in Casey. And then he goes out and gets the big W. And let's be honest, not only did he get the W, but the way he did it with 33 saves, only 1 goal allowed in, and .970 save percentage. Like, you know that part in Dumb and Dumber when Lloyd sells the shaggin' wagon and he gets the vehicle, the bike, and he goes up and he finds is it Henry? Larry? No, what's his name? And it doesn't matter. And he's like, listen, I bought this new thing. I sold the vehicle and bought this. And he's looking at him like, you are the biggest moron of all this. And he goes, just when you couldn't get any dumber, you go and do something like this and totally redeem yourself. And that's exactly what I was thinking about Casey DeSmith against Edmonton. Like, you have no business after going 0-4, bro. You have no business. But guess what? You have a coach that believes in you. You have a team that believes in you. It's the biggest game of the year. Because if Edmonton wins that game, they win the Pacific most likely. And you come out and you totally redeem yourself with a massive win, 33 saves, 1 goal. Listen, that goal shouldn't even gone in. That he should have got a shutout. That's how good Casey was. And when that happened, I'm like, well, maybe I'm wrong. I know. I'm admitting that I'm wrong. Man, Casey was good. And so I thought Silovs was going to be the backup for Demko in the playoffs. Playoffs. Yeah, we're talking playoffs. It's Casey DeSmith. It's Casey DeSmith because we have to ask a serious question. What if Demko gets hurt in the playoffs? Who's going to be the starter? Who is going to be the starter? And I think it's going to be Casey. I personally would put Silovs in. That's just me. But I think this team, guys, girls, I think Casey DeSmith is our backup for all the playoffs. And I know that might not be a big stretch for you, but if you saw those 4 games, you saw how Silovs played for those 3 games. I'm just telling you. It wasn't a big stretch. And even today, I'm like, I think Rick Tocchet picks Casey DeSmith, and it's not close. That's who's going to be our starter. Now, if he struggles, I'm telling you, Silovs is coming in. So before I get into, there's so many comments. There's like 50 comments, and I don't have a lot of time to answer them all tonight, but I'm going to try my best. I want to talk to you guys about the meetup. Listen, we talked about this because we were talking about a meetup in Nanaimo, and I said 7 o'clock on Thursday night. Well, the game starts at 5, everyone. The game starts at 5. So I want the last game of the regular season. We're doing a meetup. We're going to watch the game together. We're going to the Old City Station pub. And I want to invite anyone from the island, even if you're from the mainland, you want to come over. I know it's short notice. I get it. I get it. But if you're in the area, I want to invite you. Actually, I even stopped by Nanaimo Shoe Repair today to let him know, and his shop was closed, so I missed it after work. So anyways, this is happening. Also, want to let you know about something else that's happening. I've done this NHL bracket challenge. You can join it too. Join my private league. Kempner Canucks is the league name. The look down here by the bottom here. It says under private league. The password is RevTrev, capital R, capital T. Okay, RevTrev, one word, capital R, capital T. Join it. It's free. It's going to be fun. I want to encourage you to come and join it. Now, we can't make any picks until after all the games are done tomorrow night, but listen to me. This is going to be a fun, you just pick the teams. I think you might even pick the games. You got to pick a Stanley Cup winner right at the beginning. And you do it, you put, save your bracket and save it, and you just let it ride. Once the playoffs start, it locks. You can't make any changes. So yeah, join it. It's going to be fun. Okay. So we got to dive into this. Okay. So it'll be awesome. Bradley's first one here saying hi. Hi, Bradley. Good to have you here, buddy. David W. says DeSmith certainly in his last start made a case for at least a 1-season contract with the Canucks. Cal Pickard. Oh, yeah. Assigned to start this week's Oilers-Yotes game. He is already allowed for, oh my goodness. That's crazy, man. Yeah, and so, my bad. Score is 4-2 Yotes, having been 3-2 into a goal by Gunther. Oh, man alive. That's crazy. Hey, Jeevan, good to see you. Welcome to the channel. Pumped that you're here. Shane, listen, do you have any watch parties on Vancouver Island? I know you're from Parksville. I want to invite you. I think because it's during, I don't know how old you are, but I believe you can go into the City Station pub during the dinner hour, and there's no issues, but I'll have to look into it. So I want to encourage you to come. I was thinking of you when I was making this. I almost planned it somewhere else because I was hoping that you would come to the to the meetup with all of us. I think it'll be super fun. It'll be super fun to have you here. Mike, good to have you. Let's hope Saros doesn't stand on his head. He's a really good goaltender. Yeah, Nashville is definitely underrated. They're the #1 team since the All-Star break, and we are not. Yeah, Shane, absolutely. Go Canucks, go. By the way, Shane and everyone, I went to go buy a Canucks flag, like the playoff flags for the cars, the trucks. They're sold out. I have to go to a different store. I heard they're at Kirby Source of Sports, so I'm going there next. But Canadian Tire in Nanaimo, completely sold out. Completely sold out. Okay? So Mike says that Silovs for sure is going to be our goalie next year. He might. Do you know if we play on Saturday or Sunday? It hasn't been determined yet. Bradley says it's going to be DeSmith next year. DeSmith is costing us 3.5, too much for a backup. Possible. Who is the backup goalie for each Canadian team next season? I'm not sure, man. I'm not sure. Oilers, I don't know what they're going to do. Yeah, the Jets, that's the Jets one for sure. Leafs, who knows? I think the Leafs, if they don't win, if they don't beat Boston, Samsonov is gone. I think they're going to revamp that whole goaltending situation. Then the Sens, I don't know. I think the Sens are a bit of a mess. I wish they were more consistent. That's what I wish. We had terrible defense last year. Yeah, absolutely. But when Demko came back, we started winning games, bro. We started winning games. Yeah, we are most likely playing the Preds. It depends on tomorrow night what happens. Jack says that we got to get through to Saros size goal. I know you guys want to talk about the playoffs right now, which I totally want to talk about that. Don't go to me. I've got lots of talk about the playoffs coming up tomorrow night. After, like, I'm gonna do a stream tomorrow night, everyone. Okay, so don't forget. I'm still gonna stream, even though we're doing a meetup. I'm gonna do a stream tomorrow night. Okay, but after the meetup, I'm gonna stream about 9:30, 10 o'clock, or 9:30, 9:45, somewhere around then. Stay tuned. Okay, stay tuned. So yeah, we're gonna talk about the playoffs starting tomorrow. Okay, everyone. So if you're talking about playoff stuff now, I mean, it's cool. I'm glad you want to do that. I do want to talk about it. Yeah, we're gonna know tomorrow. Yeah, I don't know, man, about the Sens. I don't follow them very much. You follow them more than I do. We ain't winning the West. It's confirmed we play the Preds. Okay, that's good to know. I'm very happy about that. If you want to lose Bluger and Joshua, by all means, resign DeSmith. I know that is a realistic scenario. Silovs will cost about $1 million. Yeah, I'm with you. I think that's what it's going to be at the end, Mike. I think you're totally right. Monty, good to have you here, my friend. I believe Canucks can beat the Preds. Absolutely. I do agree. But we have Demko. Yep. Saros is really good, but Demko is better. I think they're both really good. But yes, I hear what you're saying. Yeah, time's going to tell. Bro, Monty wasn't even talking about the Florida battle. He wasn't talking about this. So why did you tag him? I don't understand that. Anyways. But yes, that battle is going to be crazy. David, that battle... The Battle of Florida is going to be crazy. The battle between Boston and the Leafs are crazy, okay? So, okay, Jack says, hey, Kempner, I'm going to be honest. I don't care about DeSmith right now. We just confirmed our first-round matchup like 10 minutes ago. Let's talk about that. We're going to talk about that tomorrow, man. I wanted to make this video right now. But Bradley thinks it's going to be him. All right. Yeah, Shane, good to see you. Good to see you. You must have 2 channels. That's awesome. Yeah, and you're right. See, David, like home ice advantage is going to help us, right? I like this one. Also, who's going to cover JT and Petey? Can't take both. I mean, you got to cover Miller. You can let Petey go, I guess. I mean, hopefully you think he's going to eat, but I don't know, man. I'm hoping he bounces back. Exactly. This is exactly what I'm saying, Jeevan. He's got to bounce back. Is there going to be any more meetups during the playoffs? I'm in conversations with another place. I've talked with Boston Pizza this week, and that's definitely a possibility. I just need to get 20 people to sign up for that one. Oh, Shane, you're able. So I thought you were younger. My bad. My apologies. Did not know if you are younger. I've never met you, so I hope that I get to meet you tomorrow night. I hope there's a lot of people coming. So, Junior's here. Breaking news: Edmonton exposed again tonight, and Kempner Canucks the only good hockey. I don't think I'm the only one. I'll tell you that for a fact. I'll tell you that for free, Junior. But thank you for the encouragement. I've been wanting flags for my car. Shoot, keep your eyes. Hey, Shane, go to the Canadian. Isn't there a Canadian Tire? There's a Canadian Tire in Parksville. Go check that out. I'm almost 34. Old man. You're not old, man. You're young. Yeah, on the island, bro. On the island. We're going. We're doing it. I tried to get flags as well. All sold out. Closest store that had them was in Richmond, and I'm in Surrey, so probably take a trip down there tomorrow. You can see their inventory if you go on there on your line. You don't even have to drive there before you know. So yeah, that sounds great. I'm pumped. I am pumped that we are playing the Preds. And so that means that Dallas is going to be playing Vegas, right? So are all the playoff games streamed on CBC? I don't know, Ricky. I think all the Canadian teams might be, but I'm not sure. Yeah. I like Casey, but he's mid-30s, and you need to develop your future in net. You have two great up-and-coming and Absurd. Who needs NHL reps? By the way, it's official. Yeah, we get Smashville. And we literally get Smashville. The leading hitter in the NHL is on that team. So I keep bringing. I have my AirPods. Where am I doing this? I keep bringing them up. So, anyways, okay. DeSmith back at right price. Yeah, Brian, I understand. No, I have one name that was being okay. Cool. That's cool. I'm glad to have you here. So we need to come to Perth. I would love to, man. I would love to, but can't. David, we're gonna do predictions tomorrow. But please join this, everyone. If you got an opportunity, it's free. It's gonna be great. It's gonna be really great to have you in the league. NHL. So it's bracketchallenge.nhl.com. Sign up. Create a profile and then just make it so that it's a private. Go into the private leagues, search Kempner Canucks. It's all capitalized, as you can see there. And then my password is RevTrev, capital R, capital T, all one word. Okay. But tomorrow we're doing the meetup. 5:00, Old City Station Pub. Let's go. Because the game starts at 5. I thought it started at 7, but it starts at 5, so we got to do it then. So I got to send this to Chris as well. Just got to send it to Chris, everyone. Okay. How come our playoff team against Nashville just got announced? I thought it all depended on if Dallas beat St. Louis. That's why. Oh, Dallas looks like they're going to be playing LA. Oh my goodness. Either one. I want LA to play the Oilers, but man, if the Oilers have to play Vegas round 1, that's going to be brutal. I'm 34, but I have 10-year-old fraternal twins, daughter and son. Oh man, that's awesome. My body feels like I'm 55 already. That's cool, man. That's cool. So I tried to join. I typed the password incorrectly, but it said incorrect password. It can't be. So there's other people have joined. So I'm wondering what's happening, Jeevan. I don't know. So get Nashville. Okay. All right. I wanted this to be a quick video, everyone. I wanted to let you know about the meetup that's coming up. See, Bradley's in there. A number of my friends have been in there. I'm going to post it, Jeevan, in the Facebook group and in I'm going to try to post it on my Instagram, Kempner Canucks Instagram, on Twitter. So I'm going to try that. Okay. I'm going to try it. So we'll see. Okay. All right, everyone. Thanks so much for coming out tonight. I really appreciate you. And I hope you have a great night, a great evening. I'm pumped about the meetup tomorrow night. If you're on Vancouver Island, please come and join us. 5 p.m., everyone. 5 p.m., Old City Station Pub. Great food there. It's going to be fantastic. And, of course, join the challenge. Have a great night. And I'll see some of you live tomorrow. For the last game of the regular season. And, of course, always, go Canucks, go.